Today we're going to talk about an Emily Dickinson poem titled I Heard a Fly Buzz When I Died, or also known as number 591. Remember, Emily Dickinson's poems were written when she was alive, but primarily published after her death and numbered, not titled. She was an author who was primarily isolated alone in her room, preferred that, was obsessed with death, wrote about death often, and we see it in this poem as well. And as you read through it, you'll pick up that you have someone in a room who is passing, surrounded by their family, and there is a buzz of a fly that's flying around. And many people are confused when they read this poem. It's been interpreted multiple different ways because of that. But overall, what most agree with is that the speaker of this poem is dying or about to die. And as she's passing, she has her family, her loved ones around her. And she's waiting to go to heaven. And as she's waiting, we hear this buzzing of a fly. And it's almost an interruption to this, what some may view a peaceful process of leaving earth and entering a kingdom of heaven. Um, and even when you understand that about the poem, there is still a bit of confusion of why. Why do we have a stumbling fly at this moment that should ideally be peaceful? Um, Oftentimes when she wrote in the 1800s death, many scenes were written with these like Christian viewpoints and empathy and sentiments. Um, and we can see that here as well with her family there. It's supposed to be, again, peaceful, but in the midst of it is this little fly, and it makes us think about why this fly is here. What does it represent? Um, Emily Dickinson feared that death would be stillness, that the soul will pass on, and while the soul passes on, this annoying fly just keeps buzzing. So the fly represents nature in general, and it's a reminder that the world and nature still exists when we're gone. The fly is going to keep on flying even after this person passes away. The trees are going to keep growing. Nature is going to keep existing regardless. Um, So it's a reminder, I guess, to make your days count, because once you're gone, not much is going to change. But this is the first of Emily Dickinson's poems that we'll look at, and we'll look at more as we move on.